Yes, dear ones, and this is Tara, and what a pleasure it is to be with you today, certainly so. We'll be running extra energy through Katrina this evening to attend to her cold. And so those of you who may have something physical going on, feel free to give your higher self permission to benefit from those energies, to smooth the way, to pave the way to more accelerated healing. For that is your desire, is it not? To be in a state of wellness, to have more energy, to be at peace. Certainly so. And so, as you gather this evening, a day of rest for some of you, a holiday, an important holiday that honors the contributions of some of the leaders of your country, for those of you who reside in the U.S. And even so, as you allow yourself to know that you have been that sort of leader yourself in other lifetimes, that you have carried the mantle of countries, of lands, of worlds, for that is who you are. As a mapmaker magician, you bring forth the knowledge that you too have had that responsibility. You may not have chosen to enact it in this lifetime. You may have chosen a more circuitous route to have impact because of your priority of spirituality. It is important to understand that you are the leader in that energy, in that map that you are making. It is a form of authority, a form of taking on a mantle of authority, where you give yourself the permission, no longer needing the permission of others to take your place, for you have done the work. You are awake. You are enough. And what is there to do to understand that it is an illusion? And when it is an illusion and you truly know that it is, you can create anything. There are no limits to what you can create, what you can experience. And so there is this question, why this today? What's important about what I have created in the form I am experiencing? What is relevant to me? How much of what I'm experiencing is reflecting back to me my identity, my image, to better understand who I am and what is important to me, what I value, certainly so, is all in that experience of your interaction with the illusion, the physical plane that is the illusion. And as the more real of you participates more and more in defining what matters, in making conscious shifts and changes in the choices you make, in the thoughts and feelings you have. As you open to new information coming from higher self, coming from soul and spirit, and ultimately God and Goddess, it flows through you and it creates a resonance. And that resonance is for you to explore. So easy to think it is others who are creating it. So easy to think that you have to fix something to become more, but it is not the case at all. As you really let go of that thought, of that pattern of thinking you need to become more first, it is reaching for something new that opens you up to growth and expansion. And you quickly understand what there is to let go of in the past, what there is to change. Because resonance dictates experience. And if the experience you're having has room for improvement, reach for new resonance. What is missing from who you are being? Is there enough love? Is there enough compassion and caring? Is there wisdom? Is there curiosity and joy? Is there enough safety? For some of you, want to know you are safe before you even begin. And as you allow that to be an important quest, to understand what is safety made of, and when do you know truly that you are safe? True safety does not exist in the physical plane. It begins from within. True safety is knowing you create the experience that you are having. Certainly so on some level, for much of what you experience is allowed. But more and more you're understanding, even as you catch yourself allowing something that is uncomfortable or not suited to who you are becoming, you rise to the occasion and choose something new. It's becoming easier and easier to make these changes, becoming easier to let go of the illusion, to not become attached to the forms, for they are shifting and changing with each new piece of information. And so today, an opportunity for balance and harmony, to experience dominion where you are heading, will create that new safety. For in dominion, there is nothing to fix. There is only exploration and growth and expansion. There is no need to fix what is wrong. All is for the fun of it. As you really let that in, is it even possible? How can it be? I'm sharing the world with so many other souls. How can it be that I can create that positive experience and cease to be at the effect of others? For that is what you are moving out of, is being at the effect of others, to know who you are, and in that dominion with yourself, there is no need to push against or avoid or defend. There's only creating something new, to make new choices, to reveal new resonances, to discover more of the mystery of who you truly are. And so let's do a meditation. Let's get that underway so that you can experience dominion. And to gather from dominion what is needed at this time to balance the chaos. And so gently lean back or lie down and close your eyes as you prepare to meditate, to enter that altered state of mind we call meditation. Breathing in a gentle breath of relaxation. And on the exhale, release the stress and strain from your day. Breathing in more relaxation. On the exhale, feel the relaxation drifting downward, taking away any anxiety, any pain, any constrictions that may be there. Breathing in more relaxation. Just allow your lungs to fill with that beautiful resonance of relaxation. And on the exhale, the energy drifts down your neck and your shoulders, down your back and down your spine, bit by bit. And as you breathe in more relaxation, you notice the relaxation spills out of your heart chakra and down your chest, past your diaphragm, filling your belly, releasing any tension that is there, any fear, any doubt, any worry, just dissipates. And the energy continues down past your hips, down your legs, behind the knees even, and down the legs, further still, and out your feet, out the tips of your toes. As you breathe in more relaxation, you notice the flow of energy starts at your crown and moves easily down, all the way down to your hands and your feet. On the exhale, breathing gently in and out, your body relaxes more and more with each breath. And we will count from 10 to 1. With each descending number, you'll go deeper and deeper. And as we count from 10 to 1, at the count of 1, you'll find yourself in your safe place. Your safe place may be a beautiful place in nature or a room of your own design. Familiar, beautiful, and safe. 10, 9, 8, going deeper, letting go. 7, 6, 5. Begin to sense safety around you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. You are there. Feel the tingles on the soles of your feet as the earth energy rises up to greet you, swirling around you and within you, grounding you in safety. As you open your mental eyes, see what safety is made of for you. Is it in the light of day or night? Or the boundary, near or far? The boundary always just right to help you, support you in feeling safe. Notice the colors, bright or dim, and the objects you've placed there gently glow, gathering your attention. A beautiful crystal, a mantle of magic, a staff of power, symbols, sigils, gifts from your soul, a message from your dreamer, a blueprint from your Syrian magician, and perhaps more. As you move about your safe place, explore safety. It may be exactly as it always is. But notice you've been changing, and so there are new dimensions to safety, a depth in the safety that you create. Invite your higher self to join you in your safe place. And there, at the edge of safety, a beautiful being of light appears. Or perhaps your higher self comes in personified form, familiar to you. As you approach each other in greeting, feel the love, the unconditional love your higher self has for you. As your heart opens wide, your mind expands. And just be with higher self. Perhaps you embrace or hold hands or just stand together. Whatever is your tradition. And so today, an opportunity to experience dominion, to understand your place in the universe as you stand in dominion. And so your higher self leads you beyond safety onto a path. It may be the same path you always take, or it may be brand new. As you step across the boundary of safety, notice the excitement you feel, a tingle, a lightening of hope, of energy. For you are to walk with higher self. And so the safety comes with you, though you leave your safe place behind. And so to open to the exploration that is at hand. As you walk the path, the terrain may change. Your higher self is taking you to a place where you can more easily move into dominion. It will be a place of beauty, a place in nature, and there will be a guardian of the gateway. And you will be asked a question that you must answer truthfully in order to pass. And as you scour the landscape looking for that portal, looking for that gatekeeper, notice the beauty around you. Maybe on the breeze, or in the warmth or coolness, that may be in the light of day or night. Allow it to be your favorite time. The path is well lit. Whichever you choose, your higher self knows the way. And your higher self has a way of lighting the path ahead. And as you walk, simply notice. You feel as though you are cocooned in safety. And you are. For you bring safety with you wherever you go. Whatever is needed, there it appears. Your higher self may lead you down to the beach to look for that portal. And when you arrive, you feel the grit of the sand. Perhaps you wiggle and scooch your feet, getting your toes a little bit wet from the waves. Breathe in the sea air and open your arms wide to the light. There always seems to be more light at the ocean, at the sea of possibility. And out of the corner of your eye, you see a light glowing. And as you turn to look, there a gatekeeper stands at a portal. Take your place with the gatekeeper, with higher self, guiding you. You cannot get it wrong. Perhaps you didn't find yourself at Ocean Beach, but rather on mountain top, after climbing back and forth, going higher and higher. And as you reach the plateau, there, suspended, a light, a portal, and a gatekeeper. Before you approach, gather from the air. Gather the joy, and the freedom that is part of air. Gather of spirit, filling yourself with that knowing that this is the right place for you. And you and higher self approach and take your place with gatekeeper. You cannot get it wrong. Your higher self is with you. Perhaps you found yourself in sacred grove, in the depths of the wood, among the ancients who welcome you with a gentle hum, a beautiful energy of welcome as you make your way to the sunlit path, or perhaps it's moonlit this time. A clearing appears. And at the edge of the clearing, you see the light. You see the portal and the gatekeeper. But first, gather of communion, gather of connection from the ancients. The belonging that comes from being one with all that is yours to gather. And when you are finished, your higher self and you take your place next to the gatekeeper. Again, you cannot get it wrong. And so just be patient as you await the question that will be asked. Perhaps instead you wander down into the valley of flowers, of beauty, of elementals, as you make your way to the waterfall, where rainbows spray the sky in the mist that touches your skin. Drink in the beauty, drink in the colors, and notice the elementals that are there to greet you playfully. The salamander, the sylph, the undine, and the gnome are all present. And you have a connection with them that is so dear to you. And they await your acknowledgement. And so commune with them as you gather of the colors, a rainbow of color. And when you're ready, you notice there behind the waterfall is the portal, and a gatekeeper stands awaiting you. When you're ready, move with higher self to take your place next to the gatekeeper. You need not worry. You cannot get it wrong. Your higher self is here to help. Wherever you stand, there you are. At Ocean Beach, on mountain top, in Sacred Grove, behind the waterfall. As you peer into the portal that is there, a sense of dominion wafts through, calling you. You feel the pull at your solar plexus or at your heart chakra. You know that is where you need to go to move into dominion, to gather from dominion is the next step. And the gatekeeper holds up a hand as though to pause you. You cannot pass before you answer truthfully. What is important about dominion? And with a gentle touch, your higher self touches your third eye, your sixth chakra center, and you have visions of dominion, of what it will answer, a need deep within, of how it will be so different, how it will end the pain and the shame and any hurt and any loneliness. And as you have the visions, you become aware of one resonance that you are determined to be free of, that you are here to make a map around, to heal once and for all. For as you heal it within you, you heal it for your world. You heal it for all your lifetimes. Which one speaks to you? Which one calls forth your compassion? Is it pain? Is it shame? Is it sorrow that never ends? Is it hurt and betrayal? Is it loneliness? Allow yourself to hear your soul. Your soul wants you to be free of that. It is your destiny to be free. And as you open your mental eyes once more, there, the portal has opened. Perhaps it looks as though a gate has opened or a doorway. Perhaps you just feel the pull, the tug into it. Take that step. You are free to move forward, for you have answered truthfully, and that is all that is required. As you're pulled into dominion, you may find yourself twirling and swirling and somersaulting in the chaos, unlike what you were expecting. And yet, there is a transition into dominion. There is a freedom that is part of dominion that allows you to be free, to move in ways you have not moved before. Let yourself be free of the physical plane, the dimension, the gravity, all of that, which you have come to know as your universe, is willing to change, is willing to be expressed in new ways. And as you twirl and swirl and find your center, find your balance, it's easy, perhaps to extend a leg or an arm, perhaps like a dancer. You simply land gently so in dominion. So natural to find your balance, to be here in this plane of existence, so different from where you came. Open your senses to experience dominion. And notice you are not alone. Many souls are part of this experience. Some you recognize right away. Oh, good. I'm so glad you made it too. Some are your lifetimes. Some are your dear friends and family. Some are from your spiritual family as well. Your higher self turns to you and says, let's explore. Let's discover what dominion is and what it can be. And take time to just be in dominion. It calls you to be more of who you truly are, to be more free. And just play in dominion. For that activates your creativity. That gets your imagination going. There is no right or wrong in dominion. It is following a feeling of what is dominion to you. Feel the peace, the joy, the laughter, the love that is at the basis of dominion, the connection, the wonder, the beauty. Drink it in. Fill yourself up. You may not know what you're gathering, but fill yourself up. Allow it to just be whatever dominion is made of for you. Your higher self and soul are participating in bringing forth those resonances that are right for you at this time. You can always come back to gather more. Gather it up. Fill yourself up. Feel full. Feel the satisfied feeling of being full of dominion. Stay as long as you like. When you're ready, your higher self will return you to safety. With a gentle touch, your higher self transports you back in the blink of an eye. Part of you still in dominion. The conscious you has returned to safety. The rest of you will return as you sleep tonight. Notice the difference. How carefree you feel. Free of worry. Free to be. Free to dream new dreams. It's time to return. Your higher self says their goodbyes and moves to the edge of safety as you prepare to return to the here and now. We will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you will return a little bit more until at the count of 5, you are fully back, feeling vibrantly alive, remembering only that which is appropriate, and not a bit more. Returning fully so at the count of 5, we count 1, 2, returning, 3, sense your fingers and your toes, wiggle them about a bit, 4, and 5. Open your eyes. You are back. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale to ground. Part of you is still there in dominion, but will return to you as you dream tonight. Fear not, your higher self has it all under wraps. Rub your legs or your arms or gently tap your forehead to get yourself back into the here and now. Felisa.